Movement. Shanti. That, if the peace is your property, for example, what will happen? Everyone will chase you. So, by this step, we are releasing the delusion of the mind that claims any object or a person or a situation or a condition outside is the cause of the peace. No. So, do you see how I customize the program? What we discuss, we convert that into a practice. So, the intellect should keep in mind that knowledge, that awareness, that insight. Peace is not, can never be the property, attribute of any object in the world, any person in the world, because they are changing, subject to birth and death. Oh, yes. Then it is. Then it is pure consciousness. Let us explore. See that? Again, repeating so that the mind lives in the movement of the Shreyas. The peace is not the property, attribute of any object, person in the world outside. So, mind has not to grab, not to attend anything outside. So, that is the movement of the mind inside. Oh, if that is not the property, is it consciousness? Seems to be. The mind says that is enough. It's not subjected to birth and death. No change. No time and space. No effort to maintain. So from that point, we say, let us explore. The mind is so much absorbed into that. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We will share our experiences, bring the mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences, and bring the hands down. How are you, Stephen?
Good. It was the meditation for me. I felt very absorbed within the meditation. Just peace and quiet, and I had moments though of thoughts that would pop into my head and just create this. It just really was just contemplation and reflection on the last 24 hours of my life. So Sam, as he started the thing talking about Shreyas and Prayas, my contemplation reflection was the moments of my acknowledgement and recognition of my movement to Prayas yesterday, and listening to what you were talking about. I had the realization that the movement to Prayas was because of other people and other situations that I allowed to happen, and it was it was just interesting. So I felt like this. You used the analogy of a pendulum moving from one end to the other end. I felt this was like I was absorbed in meditation, and then I was contemplating or reflecting, and then immediately back to being absorbed.
Yes. So, including our honey grabs our attention, give attention, but live into Shreyas. We are attention giver. Because if honey wants to grab attention, give total, because now you are an attention giver, not an attention taker. Do you see the solution? Beautiful, beautiful explanation. How are you, David and Jerry?
It was very good. I had an interesting observation because Jerry and I are going to the gym regularly, and we're working on with a trainer on our strength and stuff. And our muscles, as we do that, being guided, are getting stronger and stronger. And I have started using this whole thing in my daily life. So as an example, when I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom, come back to sleep, traditionally my prayas mind would start working away. And in the last several weeks, I've been really focused on the Shreyas mind. And I track my sleep. And I'm noticing after that, I get my deep and REM sleep for the most part. So it's been very, very helpful in my daily life. And Stephen, I like your beanie.
That's insight. That's another insight. You see that is how. Did I talk about the insight today? When you are repeating certain thing again and again consciously, that knowledge is settled and it gives you in a flash, oh, this is what is happening. That is what the insight is. And that insight is nothing but we have been talking about. It is discernment that results into dispassion. And that changes our entire personality, attitude, and behavior. Yes. How are you, Lara?
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm good. That it was. I felt during the meditation very settled and expansive. The lesson reminds me of a quote from the Bhagavad Gita where it says that action should culminate in wisdom. And I feel like as we're practicing and aware of the Shreyas mind, and we're there in that the actions are automatically right and good, right? Whether what you say or what you do. And I feel like I'm less willing to get involved in the nonsense of the mind.
Yeah. That is another good expression. I'm not ready to engage in any nonsense of the mind. So what happens? You are saving energy. You're unnecessarily not going into the conflict and reaction. You see, that mind out of the blue told me that I have to drink the water, and Lara was drinking. So you see the attention grabber. It's very subtle. It happens. Prayers always does the mistake, but take it in a healthier way. David said, no, Jerry first. So I said, yeah. Thank you, David. How are you, Lara?
I'm good. It was quiet. It kind of like lost track of time, so the time felt like it was really long, but not in a bad way. It was just
Yeah.
it was like in a restful way, I guess, or a deeper way. And then I had gone like really deep at one point, and then I don't remember exactly what you said, but then all of a sudden it got really bright, kind of like more light, and then but it was like the time doesn't, it's kind of like not a factor, I guess is probably the biggest thing today.
That is very important because that's what, my master used to say, the peace is not a property of any object, person, situation, condition, things, thought. The moment my mind says it is a property, then I move into the prayers. The mind attracts. No. Look at it. Soulmate. Look at it. Crash at the first sight. Oh, peace will be there for once and for all. For anything and everything in life. Be busy today so that you will be free tomorrow. You will never be free tomorrow. Come on. If you are not free today, here and now, you can never be free tomorrow. So you see that why we seek that freedom? For the sake of the peace. So I impose peace as a property of something outside. Do you see that? Do you have that insight? That is the delusion. From where it has come from, the desire. No, you have already understood. So let me go to Barbara.
that was a really, really good meditation for me. And again, peace, peace kept coming over me in like waves or pulses. And at one point I felt almost separate from my body. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It's good. Beautiful. That's a good. How are you, Christina? She is truly sitting in a meditation pose today. I know at her. Okay.
Yes, I'm on my big little cushion. So I just tried to prepare myself a little better each morning with just whatever I do with joining here. And I just noticed today that I need to practice a little bit more. I've been just using some of your self-relaxation practices, and that I haven't been tuning into the body. So I need to start practicing more of the self-awareness and the re-listening, because I re-listen to these and write down notes of the lesson. But I've noticed within myself as a seeker that I should be practicing more and more, maybe twice a day.
That's good. You have been writing the notes. That's a really wonderful thing. So once you write the notes every day in the night, as David was saying, you just go back. Go to all the notes and sleep with the notes. That will help you more. How are you, Terry? Where is our Terry? Yes. Terry, we are not listening to you, at least. Yeah, in the meantime, let's go.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Terry. Yes.
I am so dependent on others that I have to cultivate acceptance that I will not necessarily get what I need all the time.
Yes.
But I have to try to ask.
No issue. Try it again. Listen to it again and settle in peace that does not depend on anything outside. Keep that in mind. That peace is not present in any object, person, thing outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. How are you, Bo? And Bo, Sam, Sangeeta, wherever right there. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Very turbulent today.
Very turbulent today. Yes.
Turbulent, in and out. But there was one point where I did feel some really nice peace, and there was a silence in the meditation. I believe you said Om Shanti, and after that, it whisked off, and it was quite nice.
Good point to know that on and off, maybe due to what happened yesterday or some thoughts, some events.
Exactly.
Caused you the disturbance. No, don't open that situation to us. Take care of that. How are you, Sam?
I'm really good. The meditation was great. I've been having some good contemplation and reflection on situations that have happened to me even from the beginning of my seeker journey, where now I'm starting to say when something that other people would say is really good or really bad, I just say, okay, it is what it is. That's good. But other people are very maybe unaware of the fact that they will try to create an emotional attachment within you to a situation. So I'm thinking about my mom sometimes, where something happens and I say, oh, this happened. It's not a big deal. And she's like, oh, it's a really big deal. Good or bad? Really big deal. And I say, oh, well, it's not. But that you have to realize that, and in realizing that, I've realized that there are a lot of people who perhaps gain a sense of personal importance by trying to attach you to their opinions of what you should believe or not. And now when a certain thing happens that some people would think are good or bad, I just say, okay,
Yes,
that's
it's
it.
a deeper insight, Sam, that this world of people, objects, and the things depends on the unconsciousness, habitual, instinctive way. The collective, the group cannot reach to the same state. So when the mom says, no, you have to go. Yes, mom, you are right. I will go. The next day you say, that there is no problem. I'm okay. I'm okay. Because those who do not want to treat the path, we should not disturb them. That is also the movement of the Shreya. Stephen, are you listening? So that is also, it may happen in the family, so let it happen. You remain happy. How are you, Sangeeta?
सर बहुत अच्छा था आज तो टाइम का पता भी नहीं चला बिल्कुल और बीच बीच में आपकी आवाज लग रही थी कि आ रही है काफी मतलब बहुत साइलेंस
Beautiful that she experienced the state of the timelessness during the practice. She is wonderful. So, no, everyone is wonderful. So, how are you?
Sir, I'm good. It was very deep. And when you were saying that the piece is not dependent on any object, so it keeps myself directed that anything which is coming, it cannot give me peace, so I have to drop that and has to my mind should be blank. So it was getting very deep inside. It was very peaceful.
Yeah, including your honey, but don't tell her straight away, but internally. So what is going to happen? That peace in you is being expressed to the honey, and your honey will be more committed to you. Are David and Jerry listening also? Yes, they are listening. So how about you, Antoinette?
That was very good. I just keep observing the Shreyas and Prayas in my thoughts that do come.
Yeah.
And it was very peaceful.
Yes. Live into that state 24/7, from when you wake up in the morning until you retire to the bed. And you see that tremendous change. You're right. Any question? That is all for today.
Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.